So she's saying no.
Interesting.
All right.
It's gonna be a long night, bro.
So
Okay. So what are your thoughts on men that are celibate? We'll start that.
So you think it's good, right?
Yes, I think it's good because not everybody should have access to you.
Would you
Yeah.
date a man that's celibate?
Yes, I would.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
All right.
What about you?
I feel like if they want to do that, then that's cool.
But it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter?
Like, are we like celibate till what?
Let's
Marriage?
say you meet him, there's a vibe going on, be celibate. Does that work for you?
For some time, yeah, that's
some time.
fine.
Okay.
All right. What about
But
you?
eventually, it's gonna matter.
Oh, okay.
right.
What about you?
No, I'm not. What's the question again?
So no men.
What about me? What? What?
No,
if-
we're saying
Yeah.
you make a choice to say
Yeah, Mo might
no
have to
more
be a
sex.
translator.
No more sex?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Okay.
You're not celibate, nigga. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
All right. What about you?
What about you?
What are your thoughts on the guy being celibate? Red
that's-
flag, good flag.
I don't know. I think it just depends. Like, is he cool? Is he not? Like, what the vibe is? What's the reason?
So you're gonna have some questions.
I'm gonna ask some questions for sure.
All right. What about you, Panama?
Sex is an energy exchange. If you're gonna have sex with someone, you better be ready to get all the baggage and everything that comes with them, like all the energy that's coming with them. If they are depressed, you're gonna get that. If they're happy, you're gonna get that. Anything that
So it's
comes
good
with
for you,
them.
I guess, if they're celibate.
Yeah, you need to be celibate to clear that energy because you get attached spiritually to someone when you have sex with them.
Okay.
Do you think that's a male only thing or a female only thing, or do you think it's dependent upon
Everybody.
gender? You think it's both genders experience that?
Everybody needs to be careful with who they have sex with.
How long have you been celibate for? How long?
I'm going to be celibate until I find someone who is worth having my energy.
How long has that been?
I was gonna ask that question next. Well,
2 days?
A long time.
okay.
Bruh.
3 days.
3 days.
No, I'm just kidding.
What about you? What's your thoughts on a guy being celibate?
I would have some questions, but I respect it.
Okay.
I
Have
some
questions as well?
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I believe it's very contextual.
Questions as well?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're celibate, I would assume that you're probably going through something in your life that you need to figure out. So,
All right.
That's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I would definitely have some questions as well,
Interesting.
but I also think it was a really good decision on his part because, like, you decided to respect yourself and,
Okay.
like, value yourself as a person and decide who you want to, give your energy exchange with.
Okay. What about you?
I would say if it's just like a random person or a friend or something, if they like it, I love it. I mean, sure, do your thing. But as for dating, I definitely
Question it.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's healthy. Like I couldn't be around somebody all the time and not have sex with them. Like,
Okay. Let me
if
ask
I
you
like
this.
them.
Is it a bigger red flag if a man is celibate or if a woman is celibate?
Spicy.
We'll start here and then work our way back. You can think about it, ladies, because I know this one's a little bit of a doozy. But yeah, is it a bigger red flag if a man is celibate or if a woman is celibate? All right, so we'll start with you.
Bigger red flag. I would say probably a woman, only because I just feel like the general or at least my analysis in my short time I've been on this planet is that you guys are definitely a little bit more aggressive in your needs to have sex. So yeah, so I feel like maybe it would be worse for a girl to not want to.
Okay. All right. What about you? Is it a bigger red flag when a woman is celibate or when a man is celibate?
I'm going to say a man
Why?
because, like, I want to know that you get bitches. Like,
Okay.
like
All right.
you know,
I like that,
like,
actually.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Again, if someone goes celibate, that raises questions for me. Like, what are you going through in
Understandable.
your personal life? So,
Well, who do you think what would
If a
raise the bigger
woman-
question
if a
for a
wom-
female or a male?
if a woman is celibate, I would lean in the direction of she may have been hurt by a man, therefore she's going to be celibate until she finds a man that's worthy of her.
Okay.
Men, I can't speak for men because I'm not a man, but maybe it's that you were having too much sex and you wanted to pull back and you wanted to, better yourself, and that's okay, which is why I say it's contextual. But it really is. It depends on what's going on.
So
who's worse?
I honestly, I say that it's equal because both of the people are going through something, which is why they chose to be celibate. So I don't think that one is worse than the other. I do think that women get hurt more by men sometimes because they allow things to happen that are not necessarily great, and which is why they pull back. But if a man is celibate, it's like, who hurt you so badly that you're celibate?
Your daughter and your son are both dating someone, okay? Your daughter is dating a guy that's celibate.
Okay.
And that's celibate. And then your
How old are they?
son, say 22.
Okay.
Let's say 24, 25.
Fair.
All right, your daughter is dating a guy that's celibate, and then your son is dating a girl that's celibate. What's the big red flag for you as the mom?
Both. Honestly, 50-50. Because I would I would literally ask both people, like, why are you going through this? What made you do this? And what are you going to gain out of becoming celibate? Like, you have to have a reason to go celibate. Otherwise, like, it makes, I'm just not going to have sex now.
Yeah, but what reason is worse, you think? Or a bigger red flag?
I'm really going to stay 50-50 on that.
damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Interesting. All right. What about you?
Bigger red flag. I understand what you're saying. I would say a bigger red flag for a man to be celibate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why?
Why? It's a great question. Why? It just seems more unnatural, I guess, for
Okay.
a man to be
Unnatural.
celibate.
All right.
Makes sense.
Not judging, but just, I don't know,
That's
just seems a little less.
What about you?
Me,
Yeah. What's a big red flag? A man that's celibate or a woman that's celibate?
a man that's celibate.
Why?
Because as a man, you want to have sex with everybody and everything, and that's like your biological purpose is to procreate, and have babies. So why do you not want to do that? Like, are you going against God?
But women are the one that carry the babies.
But women carry a man's baby, but men have babies with multiple women.
It's an egg and a sperm.
Yeah,
It's,
but
it's two people, sweetheart.
yeah, I know. But the thing is, one woman can get pregnant by one man, but a man can get 10 women pregnant at the same time. It is their biological thing to procreate and have babies with as much women as it can, or as many babies as it can. So why don't you want to fulfill your biological need? That's my wonder. Like, a woman, her biological thing is to nurture a kid and raise it. And
What if we said your excuse? I don't want to get bad energy.
Sorry. You're okay.
Then that's it. I don't know. Why don't you want to have kids? I don't know.
All right.
It's your biological nature. Like,
yeah, I see.
a man should want to have as many kids as possible because that's what they're biologically programmed to do.
How many genders are there?
Two.
Two genders?
Yes.
How dare you?
What about you?
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. Like, is it a red flag?
Which one is a bigger red flag if you had to pick one gender?
Why would it be a red flag though? I don't know.
I mean, the reasons for celibacy, I think, drastically differ between the genders.
Really?
Typically, yeah.
Yeah,
your
I mean,
opinion?
I think it would be more of a red flag if a guy
I don't
was
want to
a,
influence you guys.
I think it would be more of a red flag if a guy's a
Why?
in my experience, I think guys typically, like to have sex a lot more. I don't know.
Okay. What about you?
As a man, I think a man is more like for a man to don't want to have sex and stuff.
So it's a red flag for men? More?
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I don't think it's a red flag on either ends because I feel like everyone has their own reasons for it. So why does it have to be a red flag? Like, some people do it for their mental. Like, I don't think it's a red flag.
Well, you did say you would question it.
Yeah.
So there would be a little bit of resentment, like, hey, what the hell?
Not resentment, just like more of an understanding of why maybe they're choosing to do it.
Well, if you had
Maybe
to
they're
pick
like,
one,
I want to test myself. I want to see if I can do this.
If you had to pick one, what do you think it would be though?
I think men would be judged more if they didn't have sex.
That I agree with. I agree that men would be judged more, but I still
Yeah.
stand on that 50.
But why would they be judged more?
Just because of like,
I kind of agree with that too.
Yeah,
I think they would be
cultural
judged more.
taboos. The
Yeah.
fact that you know that the whole thing is based on, she thinks that men are here to just fuck everybody. So it's like,
Yeah, but wouldn't there be a preconceived notion like something is wrong if they're not able to do it if that's their natural thing,
Well, if they're not
is why it would be considered taboo, which is why you guys would have questions because every single one of you said you would question it.
but not able.
You
to
wouldn't accept it at face value, which tells you something.
Not able to have sex is different than being celibate.
But you don't know the reason.
That's why I would ask many questions.
That's my point.
Well, that's why I would ask many questions. How'd you get here? What happened? Like, why are what's your choice? Like, where is this going? How long is it going to last?
But do you honestly think they're going to tell you the truth,
truth?
and tell you like, oh, it's because this or that?
Honestly, I would hope so, but probably not.
People, they don't tell the
Interesting.
truth.
All right. What about you? Is it a bigger red flag when a woman is celibate or when a man is celibate, in your opinion?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think it's a red flag at all. I think everybody has like their right to like just.
Okay.
wanna
What
make some
would make you question it more? For a woman who's celibate or for a man who's celibate?
None. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
It's not about seeing anything wrong with it. It's just that what would make you have more questions?
Think about your business.
What my business got to do with this?
Why do women need protection?
Because it's dangerous. Like,
Why?
doing anything could happen.
All right, never mind. I'm falling over
What?
your head. Never mind.
You can't pick one?
No, I honestly don't see nothing wrong with it.
Well, it's not about being wrong. It's just like what would make you raise more
A
questions?
red flag means something wrong with it.
Okay, let's say what would make you raise more questions?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
You said you're independent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping that you'd be an independent thinker too, but okay. All right. All right.
Perfect.
So I guess we'll have fun with this. Since some of the girls here claim celibacy or whatever, LOL. When is the last time
You smashed.
you smashed? Go ahead. Take us through.
The beginning of January.